Dave, well, just first, a lot happened in today's game. How would you just kind of assess overall what you saw from your guys this evening?
It was pretty, it's tale of two sides. And on the offensive side, a lot of good things. Found ourselves in a 5-0 hole. Continued to fight, compete, got the closer in the game. Made him go 1+. So that was a good thing. On the pitching side, it just wasn't very good. Across the board, we just didn't execute. I think 8-9 walks in there, and defensively we weren't good either. So you're just not going to prevent runs out.
With Yoshinobu, did you feel like this was a kind of a continuation of what you saw in spring training with some of his outings in which you got him around, or did you notice something different about his outing today?
It was, yeah, I think that's fair. I think it was similar to the last couple in the sense of just didn't have the command. And so, it's not about the stuff. When you're a command guy, which he's been his entire career, his life, and you just misfire, get behind in counts, hit batters, that's just not who he is. And so we just got to get back to refining the delivery, tightening up the command, and he'll be fine. But, it's just one of those things that he's an easy guy that, he'll bounce back from this.
Do you think nerves were a factor in his first inning?
I like to say not. I'm sure there was some excitement, some adrenaline. The first pitch, base hit, probably shook him up a little bit. But, he's given up hits in his lifetime, so I know he's not running from it, so nerves maybe, but that's probably a better question for him.
And what did you think of the game Mookie had?
Fantastic game on both sides of the baseball. He's adjusting really well, and he's a spark plug, and as everyone knows, as he goes, the offense goes, and he just continues to take, really good at bats. He's feeling really good at the plate, and, the homer, even that base hit off Suarez, that's a tough at bat. So he's just doing everything we need from him.
Jack in the same room. Any of the off-field stuff today just made it more difficult for you guys to lock in at the end of the trip, when you're going home after this, anything like that?
I don't think so. I think that this team's been through a lot, like as far as the core guys over the years, and I don't think that, I know that it didn't affect Yoshinobu, I believe that, and we just kind of got behind the 8 ball tonight, and position player-wise, I thought that we hung in there pretty well.
And with Muncy, you guys have talked a lot about the work he was putting in defensively this spring. To see him, struggle a little bit there today, is that a cause of concern, especially early in the year? Kind of similar thing happened last year with him.
I wouldn't say, he's worked his tail off, the physical part of it, coming in early, getting a routine down, working with Dino, and, just being a much better defender than he was last year. And certainly tonight wasn't, I think indicative of what's going to happen going forward. But obviously, there's plays that need to be made for sure.
And 2 more starters, Jim.
Okay. Now, you're going to take 2 long trips to do this series in Korea, and obviously you've got 160 games left in this regular season. So in the big picture, is this trip a plus overall for your team?
Absolutely, it's an absolute plus. Obviously we'd like to win 2, but to come out of this series 1-1, keep our guys healthy, pray that we get home safely, both teams get home safely, and you look at bringing Major League Baseball here to South Korea, it's been a win for everyone. And I can't say enough how great we felt being welcomed here, the accommodations and everything, the fans, the interest, the excitement, and we came away with a split, so yeah, it was absolutely successful.
We'll finish up in the first row right here.
And with all that was going on with Ipe yesterday, did that have any effect on the players' performance, or is it just business as normal?
Business is normal.
All right, Dave, thanks for